You guys, you guys have entered my world now, and I hope you bought the ticket because the devil's about to stamp it. It's one way to hell.
Nice.
That's
What are you-
right.
What are you, drunk?
What, am I drunk?
You wasted,
Who are
you
you,
punk
cops?
bitch?
Are you wearing a wire?
Anything to drink tonight, sir?
Oh, have I? I'm drinking a beer just called 8.6 right now.
Jesus.
You know a beer's good when it's just the amount of alcohol in the beer. That's how you know you're drinking class. Mm.
There's a lot
There's a
of it
wolf.
too.
There's a wolf on the can. Look at that. Los Lobo. That's me. I'm those wolf.
Them wolf.
I'm the plural, but I'm also just one. I'm Los Lobo.
Mysterious. So you went out tonight in wherever the fuck you are in France?
Did I go out to dinner in France? Why?
Yeah.
Are you going to call the tax man to come get me?
No,
Tell
I
him-
just want
You better bring a
to.
fucking AK, because I'm not going down without a fight. I'll jump out the window. I don't care.
Do you go clubbing? Did you pop
Yeah.
bottles?
Yeah, I went clubbing. There's no seals left alive. Yeah, we made a bunch of fucking oil for the local indigenous. They're burning it in their lamps right now. Yeah, no, I didn't go clubbing. Look, guys, I'm out. I'm in France. I'm just a guy trying to live. All right? That's who I am.
You claim that you're in a city now as opposed to like some island.
Well, bro,
So
for the
hopefully-
Patreon, I couldn't be further away from the mainland. I was in a place where France and England and Ireland converged. I was in Bretagne, Brittany, as they say in our dirty, vulgar English tongue. I was on Belle Isle and Mer. Belle Isle in the ocean, in the sea.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And a storm came through and you had to batten
And I
down the
fucking-
hatches.
No,
And
I
you
beat
sounded
that storm into
like
submission.
shit.
I did.
And now you sound slightly better.
I sounded bad on that episode. Says everyone except for super producer Becker.
No, you sounded bad. I just cut out the really chunky parts, and the rest of it was enough that you could understand it. It wasn't non-listenable. It was
Becker,
better
if
than
you
not
cut
getting you.
If you cut out the really chunky parts, neither me or Lund would have talked the whole time.
It's a lot of me.
It's a lot of meat, brother. Remember Dinty Moore when they were like, "Hey, you know what people are tired of? Watery soup. We're just gonna give them stew in a can," and it didn't work. It didn't work for anyone.
Plenty more rules.
There's
Yeah,
dinty more
that's-
people like Becker that live
Yeah.
alone and
There
are
should be-
preparing for the apocalypse. They stock up on stew and cigs and
Yeah.
guns.
I think there's a lot dinty less of those people nowadays.
Dudley Moore made a good stew. It had champagne in
Becker,
it.
I've been smoking.
Ooh. How are
I've been
French
rolling
cigarettes?
cigs.
You're
Oh my
rolling
God, I've
them?
been rolling them. Yeah.
Whoa.
Roll it up. I tell them, "Hey, monsieur, petite monsieur." I keep calling people petite monsieur, which is little man. They don't like that.
You're calling random people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. What a terror.
Get ready
That's the
for
worst.
Pageant.
That's the worst thing you could do. Don't try that shit in Paris. Maybe they can suffer fools out wherever you are in the countryside. They're like grateful for you. Like, ah, yes, big man. What can I do? I am your little man. Try that in Paris. They're going to spit in your food or worse.
Hey, give me fucking Parisian spit. I don't care. It'll have champagne and cigarette essence in it.
They're going to
A
come in your
deeper
drinks.
flavor profile.
Yeah, they're gonna crank in your drinks.
You'll be like, this
Hey,
stew.
crank in my drink.
This
Dude,
stew is very thick.
bro. When you secretly break edge and we're not allowed to tell anyone about it on the pod, it's gonna be you have to drink Picon beer. They put a little like condensed raspberry syrup in your beer, and then you chug
Ooh.
it, and you say, "One more, petite monsieur."
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're supposed to say. That's the party line that we abide by here on this podcast. But
You didn't drink
oh,
for a while and you loved it. You were like, whoa, not having a hangover. As if I haven't said that to you so many times over the years.
yeah, it's like you're a broken record.
It's like, no, that you can't hear because you're so busy going, nah, 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 one more for the big guy. Big
Yeah.
guy, little voice.
I have been singing a lot. Emily says I'm very vocal in the morning, then I get quiet at night. And she's the opposite, where she wakes up and she's like, "Don't speak to me in any kind of rhyme or couplet whatsoever." Till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, "Bing bong party song. This song is so long. Keep on partying all day long. It's bing bong party song."
That's how
It's
you
hasn't
greet the
been good.
day? That's how
Oh,
you
dude,
wake her up?
bro, yesterday on our second day in Belle Isle and Mer, the first words out of my mouth were rhyming, and she was like, "This is too much.
Mhm.
What? How do you just wake up singing? What's going on?"
Did you have a hangover?
No, you don't get hangovers in France, dude,
You
because
were
the
happy.
food's real.
You've been drinking champagne, which is champagne with a little bit of bacon in it.
We went to a little village the other day called Hamo, and I asked Greg what Hamo meant, and he says, "It is pigs that are gay," and we laughed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's good. Greg rules.
Yeah. And now it's nighttime
It's
there. Is it late there? You going to
what
bed?
time of day is it? Your follow-up question? I'm giving you a bunch of gold. You can't even pull out your pan to find it. Come on, man. Gay pigs, Hamo. It's 5 o'clock your time.
I know what time it is my time. I'm
Yeah,
wondering what time it is your time.
it is 1 a.m. with 11 minutes on the end of it, which is how you say 111 in France.
What weird part of Australia were you in where the time difference involved a half of an hour? Is that just a little like weird part of the continent where time got held up for 30 minutes and they were like, we'll catch up eventually, and then they just never did? They just stayed a half hour.
It's that was Adelaide, which like no one cares about in Australia.
What the hell is that
It's
all
kind of
about?
like the Trinidad of Australia's Colorado, where everyone's like, "Oh yeah, no one gives a shit."
Up
So they
and
just gave
coming.
him a half-hour time difference.
Little time bone for them to chew
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Hey, munch on this half hour.
It was just weird. I meant to look it up and I did not. So I didn't know if anybody said anything to you about it.
Yeah, that would have interrupted you mourn posting about Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. You couldn't take
It's been
a
a hell of a
second.
week. It's been a hard week, buddy.
Yeah, they're batting down the hatches for all the hardcore champions.
Terry Funk is one thing because he was like almost 80. That's way more time than most wrestlers get. And then, of course, back to the old well. I guess not the same since Bray Wyatt didn't die from like pills from muscle relaxers. But
Yeah, he died
still,
of COVID vaccine.
36. It was the vaccine, unfortunately. Yeah, he got triple
Yeah.
vaxxed.
What
Then
was his dad's
his dick
name?
fell
Like
off.
Gary Rototo or something?
His dad's Mike Rotunda, IRS.
Oh.
Erwin R. Shyster. How about Shyster as a last name for your IRS guy?
It's a Jewish slur. That was Vince in his
No.
prime. Shyster?
No,
Shyster's a
yeah,
Jewish slur.
you're thinking of a different word.
No. You're thinking
Shyster.
yeah,
No,
it's
no.
Shyster, bro.
That one, no. You're thinking of Shylock. But you're
I would
drunk
never
off of
say that, and I would never think it either,
8.6.
because my brain's not poisoned. Yeah, Shyster. Becker, you know. Explain.
No, it's just like general Ebenezer Scrooge type character.
No, General Scrooge was a different wrestler.
It means a person, especially a lawyer, who uses unscrupulous, fraudulent, deceptive methods in business.
Yeah, and also parties for 8 crazy nights every
See,
December and
he just
sometimes
asked
November.
Becker just asked Jeeves, and that's what Jeeves had for him. This laptop I'm on has the browser is Microsoft Edge, so that's weird. It involves Bing instead of Google. It's like, what do you want me to Bing for you? It's like, nothing. Google.com, please.
Yeah, the only thing you can search for on Bing is like Angel Fire and GeoCities websites.
Yeah, stuck in
It's
time.
like
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
cool.
went all robot. You got Parisian internet.
Because you're in a
What
fucking
about
village outside of Marseille. You can't fucking be in a real place. You have to be the little globe-trotting son of a bitch. I'll just talk. How about you listen? You can hear this? How about I just tear you a new one for a while? Oh, I'm not going to be in the States for 4 months straight. Cool.
Can you hear
I'm
me
sure
now?
that won't have any repercussions. Shut up. I'm going to get over there and kick your ass up and down the cobblestone of the Seine. You're going to be pissing all right, but you're not going to be walking. You're going to be flailing around on the ground because I'm going to kick you.
You've missed me so much.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you, but this is fucking garbage.
Yeah, we got to get you a hot spot before you leave the country again.
I'm gonna give him a hot shot. I'm gonna give him a needle full of air.
I think he might have actually just frozen. A needle full
Good.
of air.
I can get a word in. Oh, this is frustrating and it sucks, but damn it. Yeah, he's frozen. What are we gonna do? Try again tomorrow? He's gonna be there tomorrow probably, and he'll still
He's
be
back.
Hello?
difficult. Oh, hey.
Is your phone on the Wi-Fi, Sam?
No, I made everyone get off the Wi-Fi.
Including you?
No one's allowed on the Wi-Fi at all. Mine's on airplane mode. Try and text me. Try and call me right now, Becker.
I'm not gonna.
With your
I was
fucking
just giving you a
bald
hard
ass.
time.
Yeah, right. With your fucking ostrich egg head. Shut up. Put some glasses on your balls. It'll look the same.
We're trying to troubleshoot your ass because you froze.
Yeah, no. Hopefully you guys filled 30 seconds. Imagine that.
Oh, well, yeah, I filled it. And when you hear it, you're gonna fill your diaper in fear.
I don't listen to this shit.
Yeah, you do. What did you
I don't.
listen to me and Pat because you miss us?
I didn't listen to you.
Oh, when you said the ad read was funny, I thought you meant. Oh, that's right. We had all that confusion about who was doing the free one versus Patreon. So you're saying your ad read was funny.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, ours
Yeah,
was
my
too.
read was good. I'm sure bad.
This is what you sound like.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right now.
Do I sound
Funk
that way
Soul
right now?
brother. Check
What
it
the
out
fuck,
now.
dude? I'm in.
Oh yeah. You just
Okay, look at me. I'm talking again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Get something out before a strong wind comes.
Why don't you guys do an episode? Why don't you guys do one?
Before Petit Monsieur.
No, this
Comes
is very fun. My cheeks are already like a little
I'm
sore from
itching.
laughing at you.
Oh, what's fun? Me being pissed at 1:20 a.m. while I'm on vacation?
Sure. It is.
Yeah.
It is good.
No,
have
it's
you be
not.
pissed.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's great. Great entertainment.
Oh, me being mad. Wow, yeah. Once a year I get mad.
And now I'm getting even.
No one ever asks, how's Sam doing? They only ask, what's Sam doing?
Do you have an Airbnb booked for us for Paris? You do, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I handle literally everything about your trip, yes, I have. You're welcome.
Good call. You're supposed to. And also it was Sophie.
By the way, don't
itching.
forget your testosterone.
My nuts itch.
I don't want you to detransition while you're over there.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna put you into some kind of post-op beauty pageant. And we're gonna make $1 million.
Which
With
way are you even going?
Your F to MS.
Oh, I'm not a cis dude, huh? I was born with boobs.
Oh, you're a cis dude. You just sits all over.
Came out having them. Oh, good. We can't understand you again. So
again. Oh, good.
I'm glad you're being good. I'm glad you're being shitty and we can't hear you. Just get it out. It's actually perfect. Get it out. We can't hear you.
Stop. Look at me. Who cares? I wish I was dead.
Jacking
They
it?
can't fucking hear me. It sucks. I could be fingering my wife and I'm doing this bullshit with Iggy and Squiggy.
We heard that.
It's fucking Mike Rotunda Sr. and Eggman Jr.
Oh God.
Erwin R. Shylock.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm back?
You've been back. We heard all that.
Great. It's fucking Bylock and Cyclop.
Go finger your wife.
I don't
I'm
want
sure that's
to.
what
My
she wants.
fingers hurt.
You got sardine fingers. How are those sardines? You grilled them up?
How are the sardines? Bro, remember that store we went to in Paris? That blue store where we bought the sardines and we ate them all?
Yeah.
It's called Belle Isle Sardines. I went to Belle Isle. I was on the island. I was eating the fish.
Whoa. Damn. That's
Yeah.
wild.
So think about that. That's like if you went to fucking Taco Bell, New Mexico.
Where it all started.
That's like if Becker went to Arby's Sauce, Montana.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to Lighthouse headquarters. They decided not to fly me out, which makes way more sense than having me go be like, and here to improve morale, we've got the lighthouse guy himself. And I'm like, ranch me, y'all. You know, they come up with like 8 things that I can say. Pour some lighthouse on me. Profits are up. Oh God, you're getting sucked into the computer like in Lawnmower Man. You're fucking fucked.
Your catchphrase is ranch me all. That's the best they could come up with.
Ranch me. Dude, they want to go back and like reshoot some shit so that they can get rid of like a 2-second part of one of the commercials where I do a taste test of ranch.
Where you say death to Islam? They let you riff.
Yeah, they're like, we saw some of your stand-up.
Ranch guy says there's only 2 genders.
We saw your stand-up and listen to some of your pod, and please don't bring Sam, and also please don't
bring Becker.
Yeah, they want Becker. They want me to put ranch on his head and eat bacon off of the top. Make a wedge salad out of Becker's dome.
I want people to start making hard-boiled eggs with ranch. So if you could bring that egg-shaped guy and just coat him in ranch, that'd be great. It'd be great if they, for the ranch thing, they just like set up a wall and they had you Kool-Aid Man your way through it, but you trip and fall like that. Who was that wrestler? Ben Danglis?
Shockmaster.
Shock, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't fall though. I would recover better than fucking Tugboat did. I would have gotten up and been like,
pissed.
I meant to do that.
You can't fucking hear me.
You can't hear us either?
We can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, we heard you say I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, we were talking. I told you that it was. We were talking about the Shockmaster. Yeah, it is the worst. But you know what's even worse than this? Is trying to have Noah on or Patrick.
Yeah,
our crew is lame. We got a bunch
of your proteges and peers.
No, me and Pat did a good job.
And you
talked to 2 Australian ex-cons about their prison tattoos.
They were pretty funny. That was a good episode.
Shut up, Becker. You don't know what's good and what's bad. Your brain is mush. You can't breathe good. Is that you ever think about how you can't breathe good and the repercussions of that over your entire life? Your brain just being deprived of a little bit of oxygen every day.
Yeah, you're like a kid who drowns for 20 seconds when they're 4 and then they don't know math.
Oh shit, that reminds me of, we didn't talk about it on the pod, I don't think, but the idea of Colton Burpo when he comes back from dying and going to heaven, he stinks. He's the same Colton except he reeks.
That's right.
Smells like a corpse.
Smells like what? A corpse. Well, just like, yeah. Maybe you can't place it, but it's like bad. Like that's the only thing.
Yeah, it's like wet laundry, cigarettes. It's like his family's so happy he's alive, but they're like, Hey, it's cool that Colton's back, but have you noticed anything different? Yeah. Yeah, I have. These things.
That's not my son. My son didn't smell like that.
The mom gets freaked out. The mom can tell something's off in it. Whoa.
Colton smells like the ranch guy.
Smells like bad ranch. Old ranch. A dirty
Colton,
diaper.
have you been
A
hanging out with
cigar.
Terry Funk?
A bad cigar. Oh,
Smells-
shit.
Yeah, Colton's back and he reeks.
That must have been in Tokyo, and then we forgot about it. We had so much other stuff to talk about. We forgot about one of the maybe the hardest I laughed over there. And it was it wasn't the only time that we lost it, but fuck. And all he wants to do is run up and hug everybody because he missed them, and they're just like, oh, bloop. They're like trying not to barf on the top of his head. It's bath time, Colton.
They're kissing him.
It's bath
Mommy.
time, Colton. Mommy, I already took a bath. You scrubbed me so hard.
You used steel wool, Mommy. I just can't get the smell of heaven off you, Colton.
That was in Defending Your Life. How when Albert Brooks dies and Rip Torn is his lawyer, he eats like a plate of like dog shit. and Albert Brooks, asks him what the deal is, and he's like, oh no, his like brain comprehends the flavors differently than Albert Brooks. That's Colton. He's like, I smell good. Heaven smelled like this. Like, fuck, man, I'm not going up there.
Colton, you smell like Albert Brooks's lesser films.
That movie rules. What are you talking about?
This fucking sucks.
You can't hear us,
dickheads.
Oh, hey. The internet, the French internet dickheads, or your two friends that are fucking trying their best.
You guys are my coworkers.
What?
Yeah, you guys are out.
This is gonna freeze, and you're gonna start to jack off, and we're gonna know.
Yeah, I am into trans porn. I would jack off to your face and body and genitals.
Yeah, voice. You wish. You probably have a bunch of pictures of my dick on your phone. Who knows what you do when I'm sleeping? Because now twice now you've jacked it while I'm asleep, less than a couple of feet away from you. So I don't know. What?
Special. Last time you were showering and Becker was nearby. You even.
Yeah, you fucked the egg while I was there, but didn't you crank in bed while Nathan was asleep on a different occasion?
Yeah, he did.
I meant in Japan.
He's a drunken liar. Yeah, in Japan.
Yeah.
You and Bonzo were probably smoking a cigarette. And he jacked.
He was like, I have 5 minutes.
I mean, not just in Japan.
Chicago and Japan and Tokyo.
It wasn't just Japan.
You've jacked.
Well, Tokyo's in Japan, so that's twice. And then also, I think once in Cincinnati too, because I was having a panic attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were in the same room in Cincinnati. I can't think of the
Why
hotel.
do you think we share a room?
Yeah, because you can't get enough.
Yeah, I can't get enough Lund. I can only get hard when there's a man struggling to sleep and stay alive at the same time. It's because of Bory. Me and Bory used to spend so much time together sleeping in the same room, and that's the first times I was whacking. And he also fights death while trying to go to bed.
Not anymore.
So, makes sense.
He
has that sleep apnea machine.
Right, CPAP. I saw must have been an Instagram ad or Twitter ad for a mouth guard that can prevent you from snoring real bad.
That shit's fake.
It might be real though.
No, it's fake.
I bought one.
I asked Emily about it. She's like, shut up, Courtney. You bought stock in a company, didn't you?
What? I bought stock.
Great. Here I am alone talking.
Yeah,
again.
just riff. Is that a wall
My
behind
fucking
you? It
wife
looks
and
like a
Greg
void.
and Tessa are dancing on the balcony with their tops off. This, oh, can you hear me again? This thing?
Yes. Are they nude?
I don't know. The light, yeah, dude, it's just been topless Tuesday every day of the week here.
That's cool.
They went to the beach. They're dumping them.
Did you dump?
Bro, I saw a pregnant. Did I tell you about the pregnant lady?
Yes,
Yeah,
you told us about
with the
pregnant
jugs.
lady.
Yeah, the internet works long enough for you to talk about pregnant
I had
jugs.
one earphone in while I was like waiting for a customer to do the consent form, which is just me sitting there in silence. And I laughed loud enough for them to be like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "I'm
Guess what?
sorry, nothing. Something in my house made me laugh."
That pregnant lady did not have a consent form for me ogling her.
Yeah, you sound very guilty when you said you didn't take a picture.
I did not. You can't do that at the beach. You can't break that sacred trust at the nude beach. Because then also, oh dude, there was a big fat kid that looked like me that got out of her water. I thought it was me. Then she was like, oh, that's not saying too much hair.
You got to go back to when you said fat kid that looked like me, because I really want to hear this.
This is fucked.
Say it again. Play it again, Sam. Play it again, sports.
Oh, good. My shit came on time too.
It did.
Well, that's a new development.
God damn it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm going to huck my body off the balcony. That's what I'm going to do.
You better not.
That's going to be the denouement of Sam Tallent. Goodbye.
Say what you were
Here's my
saying.
body. There was a fat kid. Emily thought it was me, but then she said, no, he has too much hair.
On his head.
He was a little fat kid in black shorts that looked just like me, but he was like 17. Anyway, Emily saw him from behind, thought that he was me, and then reported back, no, the kid had too much hair.
Are you still doing hymns?
I'm doing thems.
Keeps?
I'm doing days. Pattern baldness knows no gender. Remember that. It's not just veiled pattern baldness anymore. I have veiled pattern baldness. I can't wear a hat over here. Everyone says take your hat off. I've been wearing my fucking Kangol that I bought. Everyone's pissed. Like,
what have you been wearing?
Jesus Christ.
What have you been wearing?
My Kangol hat that I bought in Tokyo.
Oh, the Kangol. God, this is like talking to my grandpa right before he croaked. Just fucking riddles and mumbled slurs. Don't bury me next to a black.
What did you say about blacks being buried?
I said, this is like talking to my dying grandfather, Grandpa Bob. Could understand a third of what he said. Half of that sucked.
Hey. Why don't you guys fill 26 more minutes, huh? Can you take it from here?
No,
this is pretty fun. I'm gonna edit this together. It's gonna be great.
Dude, Becker, they're gonna fucking skewer you.
That's fine. They'll be giggling the whole time.
No, everybody should know.
They're not. They're gonna hate it.
This is a byproduct. If we want Sam, then we have to take him as he is. Traipsing around nude beaches, getting drunk, and having bad internet. You're a vagabond. You got nowhere to call home. You're barely an American anymore. It's a citizen of the world, which
I'm not. I don't want to be American anymore.
Here's some advice for you. Stop listening to 16-year-old TikTokers when taking on a new diet or nutrition routine. That's you to a T, Sam. You're always following the lead of 16-year-old TikTokers.
Well, I'm always trying to talk to people who communicate with poisonous bugs. So yeah, TikTokers, leech languagers, mosquito guys.
All right, you hit your head on the way home. And listen, I know there are so many books and articles and self-proclaimed health gurus out there. It can be hard to know where to start. Why don't you start shutting up?
I'm done.
Why don't you stop messing around? Make your life and my life easier.
Around. Oh, try to think of your future. Remember that song?
That's a fun song. Yeah, put it on the playlist. Grocery store guy who runs our social media.
Isn't that insane? That guy's going crazy. I can't go fucking 10 minutes without a new update from Chubby Behemoth fucking pod. He's just nonstop.
He's gonna lose his day job because he's posting too many clips. There's no way that he's doing his other job correctly.
I told him like 1 clip a day, and it's like 12 clips every hour.
Yeah, he's good. He is on the spectrum, and it's paying off for us.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too.
Yeah, rules.
You know what else I'm loving though? This ad read.
Me reading the ad, yeah. Make your life easier and let Factor take the guesswork out of meal times for you. That's right, Factor.
Factor again.
It's back. They renewed their contract with us. They probably like when you read the ad because you sound like an evil robot. You break up so much that you sound like Factor himself. Our new robot overlord.
I am Factor. Factor pines for death.
Factor is America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, and they deliver dietitian-approved meals right to your door. You'll save tons of time.
So whether you're eating sludge or mud or turds, Factor has you covered.
Unfortunately, the dietitian is insane, so he approves all kinds of crazy meals. Hey, Pops, give me a couple of those crazy meals.
Hey, let me get some Legos with quarters on the side.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have any Syrian dirt? I sure do. Factor delivers.
Melt down some turquoise, Pops. We want some of them crazy meals. Yeah, thanks to Factor, you'll save tons of time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle. That's why they like us. Our healthy lifestyle.
I love staying on track because I'm a choo-choo train. All aboard, Factor.
Next stop. Healthy living.
I just shit my pants.
Yeah, dude.
Oh no! You should shit all over that.
I'm healthy.
Crate wall.
Oh no! I just factored.
Yeah. God, that's a reach. Yeah. Especially the people that listen to us. I don't know if they want a healthy lifestyle. It would shock their system, and they would have to go to the hospital. If they had a bunch of veggies.
Oh no!
What if them are vegetables for methamphetamine use?
This could be the start of a new healthy lifestyle for our listeners.
A new healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, whip it out.
Whip it out and eat it.
You hate the nude lifestyle. You're scared of it.
Factor craves cock.
Get some sun on your dick.
I tried.
But okay, so what's nice is even if you're a little guiguo, it doesn't matter what lifestyle you're following. You could be vegan, vegetarian, counting calories, a big fat piece of shit, or
gay.
Looking to up your protein intake. Either way, Factor has something for you. That's right, you. They've got over 34 meals to choose from each week, so you'll never get bored. And their Gourmet Plus options let you level up even more with specialty ingredients like leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus.
Asparagus, this is a specialty ingredient.
Make your pee smell for a healthy reason instead of an awful, scary reason, and have some more asparagus.
It makes your pee smell like Colton Burpo.
His head smells like asparagus. But yes, head to factormeals.com/chubby50 and use code chubby50 to get 50% off. That's code chubby50 at factormeals.com/chubby50 to get 50% off. Hell yeah. Bow to Factor. You'll be able to bow again once you get healthy. Thanks to Factor. Factor decides
work,
who lives and dies. You're gonna tear up at every country's national anthem because you're gonna be an Olympic guy. You're gonna love the Olympics. You're gonna love all countries of the world in different ways. You're gonna speak several languages in the same conversation.
I'm gonna be waiting for Colton to come home. That's what I'm gonna be. I'll be in heaven, keeping a seat warm for Burpo. My daddy with Burpo. That's what I'm gonna be.
The Burpos. I wonder what they're up to. They're just over it. He's been a little shit ever since he came back.
Yeah, he started jerking off immediately after he came back. He's in his room whacking and he reeks. They're like, all right, it's your turn, Terry. Get in there. Talk to him. I don't want to. I did it last time. You should see the porno on his laptop. It's violent and scary. You should just get in there. Be a man, or I'll send you back to where Colton went. I don't need another can of this 8.6.
You're gonna re-up?
Bro, I started drinking today at like 2.
Nude at the beach?
No, bottle of rosé on the train. Actually, on the ferry back from Belle Isle to Vaughan, I got we had a bottle of rosé, and then I needed a little beer when I got off the ferry to help my tummy. Oh, I hit a weed pen at like 3 in the afternoon.
Nice.
Just because I could on the ferry. And then beers and cognac and like 2 bottles of wine at dinner with a couple more beers. Now I got an 8.6 because a fucking Arab guy told me it was what men drink. I'm fucked.
He bullied you.
Yeah.
It's
this
been
Arab dude looked like salt. This Salt Bay looking motherfucker was like 8.6 is what you drink when you want to get drunk. And I was like, well, I don't need, I'm already drunk. And he's like, 8.6 is what you drink when you want to get drunk. And I was like, I'm already drunk. And he didn't speak any English besides plugging 8.6. So
his brother founded it.
Yeah, his brother's name is Point. So I'm fucking.
He wanted it to be 7.6. And his brother was like, no, 8.6. And then nobody touched it for 2 years. So they're freaking out. Excuse me, big man. You want to drink like a big man, you drink 12.7. We only have a few cases, but well, and wine is what it's crazy how wine is like 12%. So you can think that you're like getting like the main culprit is the beer, but it's not. It's the rosé. Little pink bubbly can really get your gooch.
Yeah, my eyes already feel like they're boiling in my head. That's how you know you're looking a fucking hangover dead in the ass, is when your face hurts before you go to bed.
You gotta chug some water.
No.
Dick Penis used to drink some Coca-Cola before bed, and that was his hangover cure.
Yeah, he lived to be fucking 53. He set the record for the Lund family line.
Well, no, his thing, was he didn't drink enough water. It was always Kool-Aid or sarsaparilla or Yoo-Hoo.
Sarsaparilla? What was he, the dude?
Sioux City sarsaparilla you could get in the can. I don't know where. In Nevada.
You didn't drink that.
Grocery
stores.
No,
that's what the Big Lebowski drank.
Sarsaparilla.
You're confusing your dad with Jeff Bridges again.
Big Lebowski drank White Russians. Or the dude.
No, remember he's at the bowling alley and he meets the stranger and he goes sarsaparilla back there? We got Sioux City sarsaparilla. Mighty fine sarsaparilla. Remember that?
So you're talking about the stranger, not the dude. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not talking about Camus or your joke about shooting an Arab on the beach. Remember when you did that? You got mad at me for Fudge Judge, and you told the stranger to close on for like 2 years.
No, that's not true. Fudge Judge
Uh,
sucks.
4 years.
The stranger ruled.
The stranger was a tweet that probably 150 people had in an
Nope.
hour, and you were like, "I thought of it first,
Unappreciated.
though."
That got me my first nomination for the Andy Kaufman Award. Oh, dude, doing that show, the
Here we
Dark
go.
Hour in the Springs, was a fucking revelation. Just the Springs, man. It's like everybody in the crowd was like exhaling their cigarette smoke as they walked in. You know what I mean? Like they're out front smoking, and then they like take that last drag, like when they're inside. You know, like flick it, just a whole other world, man. And I had to do dark stuff, and the crowd. I tried to make fun of Luke Stam, but because he went up before me, and they like liked him more than me or something, or knew him and didn't know me, so they like stonewalled my ass for my first like 3 minutes. I had to
They
wear
liked
it.
they
I
like
wore
some
it.
about some guy who's been doing stand up for 2 years that I've never heard of more than you.
3 years. Well, they knew him. They didn't love all of his jokes. He also did a voice. He was like, "This is my impression of a black comic." And it was like, whoa.
Oh, he did his dark
He's a
stuff.
wild. He's a wild man. Yeah, but that's like that's all of his stuff is dark. It was dark outside, even though the sun hadn't gone down yet.
Oh
But
no.
I did a joke that I like that I was worried about doing because there was a license plate in the parking lot that had DV on it, and I was worried because I have a joke about when I see a license plate and it says DV, I don't think disabled veteran, I think domestic violence, and then I think, well, it's probably both. And I didn't know if that was the move in Colorado Springs, but it was the fucking dark hour, so I did it, and it actually saved my set. They were like, "Oh, he's cool."
No, he's not wearing it at all. He's completely nude.
He's actually pretty good. Yeah, he doesn't even think the emperor has no clothes. He's not wearing shit.
He's the hamperer.
But yeah, the Springs is fucking funny.
Spring
I think
sucks.
somebody was smoking cloves.
Everyone from there sucks.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
Becker,
from there is a total fucking bald weenus.
did you end up going up there, Becker?
I went on Friday morning when it was cooler. I was afraid my
Yeah.
car would cut out and I'd be stuck on the side of the road.
What was so cool about it on Friday morning? Was it Topless Friday?
No, it was just like 20 degrees cooler outside, so there was less chance of my gas evaporating.
So that's about 11 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
See, you're international now. You're a real playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Real fucking Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Sam fucking Tallent? Nobody knows.
Wherever he is, the Wi-Fi sucks. Wherever he goes,
He's always in a
the
hut.
Wi-Fi sucks.
He's always in a hut with a fucking AOL disc that was provided by the owner of the apartment.
I'm starring in a reboot of the movie Hook as the fat kid who turns into a ball and rolls across the table. All right?
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
That's pretty great. You're not wrong.
Also, this is funny.
Hedgehog style.
When I have a manager now, as I told you guys, and they were very happy.
A case manager.
Yeah,
You hit
a case of
Susu.
beer.
You hit Susu. Case of 8.6. You're blackout.
Hit Susu?
Out of anger at the Wi-Fi at the cabin.
Tossed her like a doll.
Try to make it look like an accident. Like you bumped into her, but you just shoved her into the wall.
Said pushed her.
Yeah, face push.
Real quick. Just bounce her head off the wall.
You're having another panic attack and you lashed out. What were you saying? Something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a case of
Oh
something.
yeah. They were like,
I cut
so what's
you
the
off.
podcast? And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, well, it's a Zoom podcast. And I was like, yeah. And they're like, but you both live in Colorado? And I was like, no, I used to live in Colorado. I don't anymore. And the other two guys live like near New Mexico. And they were like, why don't you just fly in every week and do it? I was like, where? You guys don't know where they live. They live in like Wild Bill Cody's mouth. You know what I mean? Like they don't live anywhere near. And they were like, well, we could figure out how to get you there every week. And I was like, I'd rather just quit doing the podcast than go to Trinidad once a week.
I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather
you'll have one less client.
Yeah, I'd rather
the pavement.
I'd rather be on fucking. I'd rather be on Dark Hour.
Yeah, you would wearing it.
Yeah.
I said something about moving from to Trinidad because it's small, and a girl up front was like, it sucks. And I was like, yeah, all right, fine. I like it better than the Springs. And she goes, Walsenburg's worse. And I was like, all right, we can agree on that. she knows her shit when it comes to Walsenburg. There's like 24 people and a Carl's Jr. in Walsenburg. And that's where we ate that burger challenge, and we didn't get a shirt. I think they just closed. I think they just had to go out of business soon after.
No, they didn't have shirts that fit you, remember? They told us that.
They didn't have any shirts. They were like, they're coming. And it's like, well, maybe you shouldn't invest in printing shirts, or else you'll have to get rid of half of your staff. They were struggling.
No,
nobody's going through there.
They pulled that fucking American flag off the wall, and they measured you to fit in it, and it wasn't big enough. It wasn't casket sized.
They gave me a folded up flag.
And you ate it.
As if I was a military wife who lost her husband. It's like, what do I do with this? I can't wear this.
What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you should have told that woman in the front row instead of being like, "Yeah, Walsenburg, we can agree on that." You should have been like, "Hey, can someone get this bitch pregnant? It's the dirty hour." Hey, can some minority come up here and impregnate this slut? It's the dirty hour. They would have loved that.
I don't know, man. Well, and it was funny to do these dark, fucked up jokes, but it's 7. The show went from 7:30 to 9. You know, it's like the sun hadn't gone down yet, and that was like my first joke. I was like, the dark hour, more like the it's barely dark out, or it's barely dark hour, and nobody cared about that. And they're like, this guy sucks. Bring back Mitch Jones or Luke. We want Zach Reiner without the experience. Mitch did good.
Nice.
Mitch had fun.
Good.
What did Mitch do?
First.
Was Mitch like, imagine if you
the
were
donut story
fucking
for
a baby?
He was supposed to do 10. He did 11 and a half, and it was all the donut joke. No, he did good. And then we had Whataburger after.
Ooh, nice.
We went to Whataburger.
How many times?
Just once. He got gravy for his chicken fingers, which I didn't know was a thing at Whataburger, but he was all about the gravy.
Yeah, you have to know somebody to get that.
The dippin' gravy.
He's a frequent flyer at Whataburger.
I kept thinking he was gonna blow it and ask any of, like, Elon Stribling was on the show, but he left like right after it ended. And then there were just all of the, all these people are like comics and people that were in the show are up front smoking cloves, hanging out, and I just wanted to like, yeah, a bunch of cloves. No, I smelled cloves.
Was it like, Colton Burpo?
To jar him. Yeah, that's what
was Burpo there?
It smells like cloves and garlic.
Yeah.
Not garlic cloves. Clove cigarettes and like burnt garlic.
His mom's like, Colton, were you at Paris on the Platte in 2004? What were you doing?
Smells like bad rosé and Platte River water. No,
God, I said something.
I said something to Mitch about like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Whataburger and then go home. And he was like, I was gonna go to Whataburger, and I was like, all right, let's fucking make it happen. And then he like offered his bowl of weed to Charlie McMullen, and they started smoking a bowl. And I was like, no, let's get out of here. We just said we were gonna leave, But he said that a lot of times when he does shows at Looney's, he'll hang out for longer than he wants, drinking or smoking weed. And so I'm just standing there outside being like, please don't tell anybody we're going to Whataburger, because I didn't want to turn into like 7 of us holding court,
Well, Mitch wanted to smoke weed with Charlie because he wanted to get booked on a very bad show in Pueblo in 2014. You wanted
that was
to
the
get booked
first
on the
show.
worst show in Colorado 10 years ago.
That was the
Ask
first
Charlie
show
McMullen.
John Brown and Charlie McMullen did was the Impossible Playhouse in Pueblo that we did at the end of our tour with Tobias in Oklahoma. The
I
Firecracker
remember.
Babies tour ended in Pueblo. And oh
I
yeah,
know.
shit. Charlie reminded me that you had to ask him to like mail you your pants and your ID because somehow you left
What?
one out of your 2 pairs of pants that had your driver's license in it
Why?
in Charlie's mom's house or something.
No, we drove home that night. We didn't stay there.
Oh, well then you changed like you probably those were probably your show pants or something, and so you changed into them for the show and then out of them before we got back in the car or something.
Fuck, my show pants. Those were the days. One
Something
pair
like
of pants
that, yeah.
was for go, one pair of pants was for show. If I mix them up, I'm going to bring the pain to your candy ass in the parking lot. You start riffing, doing crowd work at Office Depot. Oh, good. They can't hear me again.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay,
remember. I couldn't remember
was,
the.
I wish I was.
We can hear you. I was just.
Gone.
You can't hear us.
Nathan froze there for a split second too.
Fuck. It's because Emily's on her phone.
This is on you. This is on you.
This isn't on him.
Emily's
Your internet's
downloading
worse.
something. Damn it. Megan's probably watching porn.
You're no angel.
My internet's not fucking up.
You're not. Oh yeah, you get the good internet because you work for the man.
Yeah, I'm on that tit.
Yeah.
We need to like sixfold our listenership on Patreon, and then I could go full time on the pod.
You guys hear that? We just hit 700 on the Patreon. Why don't you guys get on there? Do you hear that burp just came out of me? It sounded like a dog meowing.
This is a Patreon episode.
This
Fun
is a
guy.
free.
No.
This is a free one.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The other one was Patreon.
Yeah. Becker made an executive decision.
I
He's
listened
mad
to
with
it.
Power
There was,
Lund, I told you.
there was a couple of times that he
God.
talked a little bit of other different stuff that was worth keeping, but behind a paywall.
What do you mean
Oh.
about Dean Del Rey?
No, about the people that we were concerned about.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, one guy was a Dean Del Rey head. And we
Yeah.
did not disparage. We just made fun of the fact like that's a comic thing where it's like, oh, who's partying tonight? And we did not say that he's not funny, which he's kind of funny, right? I don't know. I saw him like 7 years ago.
It's none of my business who's funny.
No sacred cows, man. They can all
I don't
suck
care
my
who's funny
chode.
anymore.
Maybe we said he's a little guy because he's a petite monsieur for sure.
Yeah, he's like 4'8".
What are
He
you
wears
looking
like a
up?
28-20 pant.
We mentioned porn twice, and so you're looking up porn.
Oh yeah, as Becker was saying before I coughed viciously and tasted blood and semen, 700 of you, 703 now, have pledged your allegiance to the Chubby Behemoth Patreon at patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth. And if you like podcasts where the internet is always good, join that Patreon because we never blow it over there and everyone's always happy with what we do. So
How much of what we just talked about do you think is going to be gone? I thought
It's just gonna
most of
be a
that was
little. It's
staying in.
still gonna be a very funny edit.
It's crazy. Also, we have to do like 20 more minutes to cover for your dumb ass, and then me for 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay.
He's just some random wrestler. I thought that the Ed Reed. Let's talk about Baltimore's D in 2000.
excited for the Broncos season?
Yeah, I mean it could be crazy. Sean Payton, what if he just like kicks everybody's ass into shape and they do it for the Gipper?
I hope that he puts another headhunting bounty out on the
That's-
defense. That
that's
was
what
sick.
I wonder if that was his call or the defensive coordinator. I can't remember if that came out or not.
The defensive coordinator was a known bad boy of sport. So it could have been him. I think the defensive coordinator was Omar Gaddafi.
Or people Momar. Maybe Peyton knew about it because
Mo-
they were watching tape.
Omar was there?
Muammar Epps.
His name was Muammar.
Gaddafi? Yeah, isn't that his name? I'm pretty sure.
I'm supposed to believe a man's name is Muammar in
Yeah.
2023.
It's Omar
Yeah.
with an M. What? Nomar?
His-
Like Garcia Parra? No, Momar.
His name was Muammar Gaddafi.
Ramon backwards. It's like Ramon?
Razor Ramon would be a good D coordinator.
Razor Ramon Rivas.
His name was Muammar.
Yeah, pretty sure.
That sounds like an Arab comic's whole name. It's me, Muammar. My mom talks like this. Who out there has had fig before?
Shit. What was I saying before the Gaddafi corner came around? Fuck.
Something about Sean Payton, Broncos.
Oh,
Jerry
yes,
Judy's hurt.
yes.
That's fucked. We're fucked. The whole thing's fucked.
I think they all watched the video back, so I think they all knew about it. So, but maybe it wasn't Peyton's idea. Anyway, they got a Super Bowl, right? So that was the Super Bowl year, wasn't it? So, come on. You bet that they would win 10 games or 11?
I think
10,
11.
right?
I'll have to look at it when I get back in the States.
that's
I
fucked.
don't know. It's 10 or
I'll bet it
11.
was 9 I think it was 9.5. So that's good. Oh yeah, because then it moved
Bro,
to 10
I don't.
and a half. No, it went the other way, didn't it? Anyway.
So it's 11. It's 11.
No, I
I
think
got
it
it
went
at
the
10
other
and a
way.
half.
Oh. And then it went
I
down
don't know.
to,
All I
doesn't
know
matter.
is that when it comes to headhunting, I would tackle your mother for Broncos to pull down 12 wins and go to the semifinals.
Is that all
I
you
would
need?
headhunt your mom. I'd be like, hey, Mrs. Lund, let me go down on you.
Ugh,
Yeah, it would suck. But I'd do it.
For Broncos Nation?
Yeah, for Broncos Nation worldwide. I'd be like, hey, Mrs. Lund, do you know why sunsets are orange and blue? And she'd be like, oh, I'm coming. She'd be like, don't tell Kim, but I blasted.
This is the free one, you fuck.
She'd be like, tell Nathan, no.
God, I'm glad the internet is working for this bullshit. I can hear you crystal clear.
She'd be like, tell Nate. And I'd be like, you got it, ma'am.
Oh yeah, that was
Nate.
fun. We've been away from each other so long. You called me Nate, like I'm a stranger,
Yeah.
like I'm the
Yeah.
Camus. I'm the random Arab on the beach.
Nate. I'm gonna start calling Jake Beck.
All right.
Start calling me something cool. Why don't you?
There's people that do that.
Call me something cool. I just said.
I know, but I was trying to think because if you shorten your name to Tall, that seems off.
Tall's good.
You can be Tall Man, like Sky Tallman. It's a real name from a human being, not a lizard from Jupiter.
Sky Tall Man
Hi, I'm
presents
Sky Tall Man.
The Day the Earth Shuddered, a film. Oh, I got to burp again. This is the worst pod we've ever done.
It's actually not.
No.
Thank God. At the start, I was like, "Fuck, we're fucked." I'm gonna have to talk to Carlos for an hour and try to make him funny.
Let's pretend you did. Ready? I'll be Carlos. You be Lund. Ready? Go.
No. All right, go.
Come on.
Carlos, how you been, buddy? Lots of great pictures of your time working for BLM.
Orderly way. I've been working for Black Lives Matter for a long time. Way.
No, you're working on public land, taking pictures, surveying, finding old bones, bringing them home.
That's a misconception, way. A lot of them don't sleep on public land, and none of them have bones in their noses. That is
Yeah, you should definitely riff wasted about Carlos and Black Lives Matter. You fuck.
Carlos
On
is gonna
a
love
free
this.
one.
Carlos
just wants a ticket to Skankfest. He'll put up with a lot as long as Skankfest is a thing.
Do you have any questions for me? Orderly.
Yeah, will you come pick me up to get cigarettes and dinner here in a little bit?
Aye. Vaya con Dios.
Aye. Like he's in Congress.
Aye.
Aye,
I
Captain. Aye,
am a
Capitan.
pirate way. I come on my boat.
You guys are gonna be in Vegas together. How about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
The three amigos, one
Me,
bed.
Becker, and Carlos.
Carlos at the foot of the bed, and then the two of you butt to butt.
Como el perro.
Hmm?
Like a dog. Como el perro.
Yeah. Eat the dog. I eat the dog is also
Hey,
that's what I heard.
easy.
I eat the
Let's not
dog.
go
Well, it's
crazy.
you. He
Well,
eats the dog, and then you eat him.
Tell them about the Patreon, Lund.
We're gonna say it again. Head over to patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth, man. We've been doing this for 3 years, and in that time, plenty of hilarious moments, unforgettable episodes available behind that paywall. $5 a month gets you in there. You can start blasting away. You can lose your job at the grocery store because you can't get enough of our wonderful content in podcast form, and a lot of great video. Thanks to Jake Becker, available behind that paywall. You don't just have to listen
Pat.
to the audio episodes.
Yeah, the really
I
cool
just mean
videos are Pat.
there's
Yeah.
video episode. There's video of the Patreon episodes going back several months now. And yes, additional content, not just episodes anymore. We've got little funny videos that have been edited together by AI. Just kidding. It was Pat Richardson, who lives his life according to AI. He listens
was
to
Allen
Factoid.
Iverson.
He's good friends with Allen. Yeah, they were friends when Iverson played for the Nuggets. So sometimes you'll get a little video of Allen and Patrick shooting hoops.
Patrick and Allen Iverson are friends because when Allen Iverson played for the Denver Nuggets, he was so stoned that he thought Patrick was a chicken nugget from the old McDonald's commercials where they animated the Nugget family. Because Patrick's a fat guy, and he thought that Patrick was a chicken nugget baby.
Yeah,
Glad we waited 2 minutes for that to come through.
It looks like Grimace took off his purple hair suit and was just a chicken nugget underneath.
Grimace, Grim you. That's what Patrick says.
A nugget that makes its own sauce. Gravy, even.
So Patrick's
McDonald's creamy gravy for your chicken nugs.
So Patrick stinks, but we rule. Come see me in Boston, September 8th and 9th. Lund will be there. Come see me in Austin, Texas at the Mothership, September 15th and 16th. Lund will be there. And Becker, allegedly. High Plains Comedy. Come on, see me down there in Indianapolis. Come on, see me at Skankfest, baby. I don't feel good.
Fight through it. Where are you going to be in Indianapolis?
I don't know. The Let's Comedy Festival. I'm headlining.
Let's, like LETS or what?
Yeah. Yes. Like that.
I don't know if I could hear you through your awful internet connection, but
I hate this. I need to leave.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your prerogative. You're a free man. Thank you for listening. It's been pretty good.
2.5 hours.
Well, I think it'll cut together to a fine episode that people will enjoy. So thank you, Sam, for taking the time to come out of the mountains of Afghanistan where you're harvesting opium and making the people chuckle a little bit as they drive to work at the morgue.